I'm Don W. Thanks for your return visit to the EZ Tremolo channel. This session will focus on application of the EZ Tremolo pick to Shenandoah, which is the first of the tremolo practice medley melodies, which was referenced in the previous session. Being a novice myself, these extremely basic sessions will target beginners to the mandolin, and in particular the mandolin tremolo technique. To that end, I will be presenting a step-by-step process which I've come to use for both learning new melodies and translating those into mandolin tremolo form. First, touching on a few basic technique points regarding the use of the EZ Tremolo pick. This is the pick that I'll be demonstrating in this session today, having the greatest expanse of curvature and the greatest flexibility. It is the most forgiving of the picks that we referenced in the previous session. The pick is grasped firmly between the thumb and the index finger, with the index finger approximately parallel with the long axis of the pick on the opposing side, and the thumb terminating near the reference black dot on the opposite side. Contrary to natural instinct, the pick's angle of transfer or travel across the strings is not perpendicular to the string course, but rather at a slight angle, approximately 30 degrees from perpendicular to the clockwise of perpendicular. As a result of the EZ Tremolo pick's flexibility, both the speed of repetitive strike across the string course as well as the pressure against the strings can be used to alter the character of the tremolo notes produced. I'd like to summarize the steps which I've come to use for learning a new tremolo melody. I start with the sheet music for the targeted piece. This is obviously obtainable from a variety of locations. The easiest might be downloading from the web. In fact, Shenandoah, my copy, was obtained from a UK organization called Traditional Music. Referring to the sheet music, I then input the musical notation of the piece, note by note. I'm sure there are faster ways to do that for those more experienced, but in my case it's note by note into an app called Musescore 4, which is a free music composition application which is downloadable from the address shown on the screen. We utilize the following selection string for inputting that notation. Stringed instruments to mandolin with tablature notation. Application of this process to Shenandoah is demonstrated with the following Musescore generated animation. I included notations within the previous looped animation. They denote the difference between very easy tremolo passages compared to those that are relatively easy, and finally those that are a bit more complicated. The easiest of the passages are those that have no required fretting changes during the passage. So all tremolo is being applied to the same string chords. Relatively easy are those that may require fretting changes during the passage, but those fretting changes occur on the same string chords. So we're not having to switch back and forth between strings. The more challenging are those that have the required fretting changes, and in addition, those changes are occurring between string courses. After committing the fretting profile of the piece to memory, the next step is to overlay the tremolo. For me, a convenient way to do this is by simply accompanying the animation which we've just generated in Musescore. By referencing either the audible or visual cues from that animation, we can learn to match both the melody and the tempo of the piece. In addition, troublesome passages within the piece can be set up on an endless loop for focused practice if that's required. The following video snippet is the end result of this process. Thank you for joining me in the second session of the EZ Tremolo channel. If this session has been informative for you, please join me for the next planned installment, in which we'll be applying the preceding process to the second in our series of melodies, which will be Amazing Grace. Look forward to seeing you then. Thank you very much. Appreciate your feedback.